Welcome to another episode of TXCPA Houston Virtual Rolodex. This time, we're taking a little bit of a turn, and I'm going to bring you another speaker from our upcoming conference, which will be held November 19th and 20th in Houston, Texas, and we don't do edits here. So that conference is called our Fall Accounting Conference and Technology Symposium. And we have a special guest today to talk about his session. And he is actually a repeat speaker that everyone loves. So if you have not heard him, you are going to go to the show notes, you are going to register for the conference, and you're going to get to meet him in person. But for now, let's go into the introductions. Min, please tell me who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on this podcast, Kristie, and thank you for inviting me back to TXCPA for your conference. I absolutely enjoy the folks there, and gets me out of California. So,
Well, we appreciate it.
I am currently the Chief Medical Officer for Agile Occupational Medicine, which is a medical group that I started back in October 2021. We specialize in occupational environmental medicine, so we take care of the workforce. So taking care of police officers, firefighters, teachers, everybody who contributes to the backbone of our economy. So I'm board certified in occupational environmental medicine, been practicing for about, 25 years now.
Wow, you started when you were really young, is what we always say. We started when we're young, especially when we're getting up to those. You're in your third decade of working. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not that old. So yeah, you have such great insights that you bring to us every single time. So for this conference in November, what will you be presenting on?
Well, I'm really excited to come back in November and kind of continue expanding on what we've talked about in the past, which is really about wellness, health, and leadership. And so I get to do the closing session this year, which is an honor. So I appreciate that. But I get to talk about redefining health and how we look at health, and not just how we think of health in physical and our mental and emotional wellness, but there's also an aspect of energetic health. And what's really important is where we spend our energy and our focus into our health has a significant impact on all the other aspects, the mental wellness, the emotional wellness, the physical wellness of ourselves. And then I tie that into how that affects organizational leadership. So this is a really interesting topic because organizations are made of individuals. They're our most important resources. And if we know how to take care of our people and they can be at their healthiest, at their performing at their peak, then the organization's going to benefit. And the organization has its own health. And that health is related to not just the members, but then how the energy of the collective group will have an impact on how successful that organization is. So it's going to be a phenomenal lecture, and I'm really excited to share that with everybody.
I am also, because I always say that the largest asset that's not on the balance sheet is the people. And then you're talking about them being at their peak and then the organizations at their peak. And so that's impacting the income statement and upping the profit. And who doesn't want that? So we know you're closing out, so everyone should be there. But what is the one thing that you want to tell people right now of why they must attend this session?
Well, I think it's a must because I'm presenting. No, no,
That is
but
true.
it's really because it benefits them personally. It talks about how they can improve their health and wellness, right? So it has a direct impact on them personally, but on a broader scale, it can have an organizational impact, right? So by attending it, it's not just making you a better individual or more healthy or more in tune with your wellness, but it will also benefit your organization and it will benefit everything that you touch, right? In terms of your teams that you work with, and then your family, your social circles. So it touches every aspect of your life because our own wellness and our own health it touches everybody, right? So if we know how to take care of ourselves, we'll benefit everybody around us as well. And that's the sharing of the love and compassion and the energy and the focus. And it's just, I'm excited. And I get to
Well, and
share it
for
with a group of an audience that I normally don't. So that's the exciting part too.
well, and it's paying it forward. So those who are coming to the conference, you're going to share this information. And I would highly recommend that for those of you who are a leader of a team, that your whole team come, because each person in that room is going to get something just a little bit different. We all hear things different, and we know mental health and physical health, emotional health, your energy is so important, because we've all been in the room with the I don't want to say Debbie Downers, but those who are just, and they just suck the energy. But what if, like, when you leave the conference on the afternoon, the evening of the 20th, you've heard men speak, you are going to be like this balloon of happiness. And I'm excited. But what are you most excited about for this conference?
Well, I think you touch on a very important part there, which is it's not just for the people who's already happy and emotionally energetic, but it's an opportunity for people who know that their energy is low and how to raise that energy so that they can be part of something greater, right? So I'm excited because it's an opportunity for everybody to grow. It's not just for a particular individual. And you're right, everybody hears things a little bit differently. And I hope that my uh, topic will actually, you'll be able to, everybody will be able to take something away from there. And as I was mentioned earlier, what's really exciting to me is the fact that I normally present to medical groups. I usually present to a different type of audience. I talk to my physicians and within my medical group or at medical conferences. This is an opportunity for me to go outside of the normal box and spread this knowledge and information to people who normally don't, that I don't get an opportunity to interact and speak with. So for me, this message is very important because I think we all in life have want to personally grow, but we all want to grow professionally and personally. And this is a topic that will help you to grow both professionally and personally.
I love it. I'm really excited because I'm one of those who I take in all these non-technical things because they are benefiting me personally, but as a leader, and then I can pay it forward. And so I'm really excited for this topic. You're always such a fabulous speaker and give so much
Thank you.
information. Really appreciate that. For my viewers and listeners, everything will be in the show notes of how to register. So you do want to go out and register. For those of you who are listening, you're like, but Kristie, I'm not a CPA. I'm just an accountant or finance. Of course, you are not just anything. You are awesome. You can still come, because this is a conference of community coming together. We are peers, we are all professionals, and we all need this education. So please register today. Thank you, Min, for being a guest. I can't wait to see you next month. It's unbelievable. It is 1 month away, but very excited to have you back. And I appreciate each and every one of you who view and listen to this podcast. I am hoping that you always get great information, and I look forward to coming back next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. We'll look forward to seeing you in Texas.